All right, you guys, today's part 2 of Harry and Shelbert. I'm going to crack it open. So when we left off, Shelbert was about to tell Harry the story of how long ago a tortoise beat a hare in a race. And I'm going to try to do something different with the voices today. Yesterday I had, what's his name? Shelbert talking like, hey guys, how you doing? And I had, Hare talking like, hey guys. I think I got them backwards, because when you think of like a turtle is very slow moving, slow with his actions and his speaking. So I imagine him talking like, hey, how's it going out there? And this guy here, you know, bunnies and hares, they're like kind of clever and sneaky. So I imagine him having a voice like, hey, how you doing? Ha. So let me flip the voices today. I think that'll better match the characters. All right. So yeah, we read this part. So he's kicking back in the stool. He's getting ready to tell him the story about the one time the race happened and the tortoise won. I'm going to use this as my little placeholder here. This tortoise wanted to race, said Shelbert. But the hare just laughed. I would laugh too. Harry, oh, that's Harry talking. I would laugh too, Harry said. Be quiet and listen, Shelbert told him. The hare and the tortoise started out together, but the hare ran very fast, and soon the tortoise was left far behind. So here's Shelbert. He's like imagining a story back in the day of what happened. All right, give it a turn. Ah, and here's Harry. He's like, taking it all in, like, Here we go. Harry nodded his head, but he kept quiet and listened. Shelbert said, all right, so Shelbert's going to talk right now. The hare ran a long way. He looked back, but he did not see the tortoise. So the hare thought he would stop and take a nap. All right, very good, moving on. All right, there we go. Harry got up. He began to jump up and down. That silly hare, he shouted. What a dumb thing to do. Was he still asleep when the tortoise came by? You see how the hare is like very animated and like, you know, loud and moving around a lot. So I think that voice better matches him. Yeah. All right, here we go. We are moving on. They're both at the table. And we continue on with the story. Shelbert ate another fly. Oh, yes, he said. And of course, the tortoise won the race. So I know to do the voices when I see these things here. They're called quotes. And that tells that someone's speaking or talking. In writing today, we're going to be talking about quotes a lot. So just keep that in mind. That would never happen again, Harry said. If you and I had a race, I would win it. Uh-oh. That sounds like a challenge, you guys. Sounds like a challenge. So here they are. Here's, who's that? That's Harry. And we got Shelbert over here. All right, let's get this page going here. Is that so? Said Shelbert. Why don't we just see about that? Uh-oh. Harry pointed out the window. There was a path that led to the forest. There is a big wild cabbage near the forest, he said. Tomorrow I will race you to it. Uh-oh. The race is on, guys. The challenge is for real, and it's on. All right, here we go. Early the next morning, Harry and Shelbert started off down the path together. Harry ran very fast. Soon Shelbert was left far behind. Oh no. So here's Shelbert, and boom, that guy just taking off. But the sun was hot, and the path was dusty. Harry stopped near a pile of rocks. I will take a short nap, he said. So I know to talk because I got the quotes right here. That means someone's talking. And I know the story's focusing on Harry right now, so I'm dropping the Harry voice. I will take a short nap, he said. Only I will wake up in time. I will not be like that other hare. So I know there's nobody talking right now. There's no quotes, so I'm just going to go boom, regular voice. Harry found a stick. It looked like a big fork. Alright, so right here, there's Harry found a big stick. It looks like a fork. He's putting it in the road for some reason. Let's find out what he's doing. He put the stick down on the path. The long end pointed the way to the forest. Alright, so it's kind of maybe like marking which way he has to go. Something like that. Alright, give it a turn. Alright, you guys. Let's see. So there's Harry. He's sleeping, and he's got a stick in the path. Alright, here we go. Here we go. When Shelbert crawls under the stick, his shell will get caught in the fork, Harry said. He will try to get free, and I will hear him. So Harry went to sleep by the pile of rocks. Oh, man. So it's kind of like a wake-up call, wake-up alarm. So that when the turtle comes by, he's gonna get like trapped in the stick, and he's gonna wake up. So that's what he's thinking. Kind of like a early alarm, something like that. All right, next page. Here we go. So we have the turtle right here. Boom, Shelbert, and he's coming upon the stick and Harry. Here we go. Shelbert came by. He saw the stick. He saw Harry asleep by the pile of rocks. I know what that hare is up to, he said. He thinks my shell will get caught and I will make a noise. Alright, so, hey, he's too smart for this guy, right? Alright, so here's Shelbert. He's got the stick in his hand, so now Shelbert's up to something. Let's see what Shelbert's doing. Shelbert picked up the stick and turned it around. He was careful not to make a sound. Then he hurried on his way. But now the long end of Harry's stick pointed back to the starting place. Alright, so Shelbert took the stick and he flipped it around. So now he's making it point in the other direction. Why would he do that, you guys? Alright, here we go. Harry did not wake up for a long time. At last, he opened his eyes. Then he rubbed them. So I know this is going to be Harry talking, because the story now is focusing on Harry, and it'll drop me a quote, so I know to speak like Harry. What is the matter with my stick? He said. It looks all wrong. I must have turned around in my sleep. So here's Harry. He woke up. He's kind of confused. He's looking at the stick. So he thinks his whole body turned around when he was sleeping. All right. Oh, hang on. Whoa. So there's Harry. Look, he's going. So now he's going in the direction the stick is pointing. So he's going the wrong way. He thought for a minute, but I am still ahead of Shelbert, he said. If my stick had caught him, I would know it. And so there's no quotes, so I'm just going to regular voice, boom. And he ran back up the path the way he had come. Alright, here we go. No quotes, regular voice. He thought he was finishing the race. Uh-oh, boom, there it is. I will try not to laugh when Shelbert finds me waiting for him, Harry said. He ran and ran and ran. This path seems twice as long as it ever was, Harry said. I wonder why. Yeah, I wonder why, Harry. Your friend was up to some shenanigans. That's why, when you were sleeping. At last he stopped. Oh, look, he cried. There is Shelbert's house. How did I get here? Harry knocked on Shelbert's door. Come in, said Shelbert. You are just in time for lunch. Isn't that nice, you guys? He made lunch again. What a sweet friend. Harry said, I am all mixed up. I thought I was racing you to the big wild cabbage. Oh, hang on, guys. That's Harry talking. Let me try it again with the Harry voice. Harry said,
I am all mixed up. I thought I was racing you to the big wild cabbage.
You were, Shubert said, but you fell asleep. I turned your stick around and beat you to the cabbage. Then I took the shortcut home.
Wow, Shubert just giving up all the goods. He's just telling them what happened. So here the friends are sitting down. It's lunchtime again, you guys. Lunchtime again. Shubert put a bowl on the table. Who's talking now? I can't tell. It's probably Shubert, because Shubert's still in the action. Shubert put a bowl on the table.
Here is the cabbage in the salad, he said. I was hoping you could stay for lunch.
Harry stayed for lunch with Shubert. This is a fine cabbage salad, he said.
Thank you, said Shubert. I am glad we had that race.
Why? Asked Harry. Are you glad because you won the race?
No, Shubert said. I am glad because I just found out that flies taste good with cabbage too.
Ah, that's Shubert. Alright guys, stay tuned for some questions about this story. Boom, Harry and Shubert.